Hi guys, it's Miss Stott. I'm here to show you how to use Word to publish your book. So what you're going to do is you would go to WTPS and you'd get to your Office 365 and it looks something like this. Typically we've been using OneNote, right? But you're going to go to the Word processor and click Word, New Blank Document. And this is where you will publish your book. So Word is something you've been using for several years now, and definitely you've used it a lot in my class. So I'm going to change this to book, just for now. And I'm going to use this first page as my title page, so as my cover of my book. So I'm just going to name it Room 104. That's what I'll name it for now. I don't really have a name for my book yet. I can change the font of this. Since it's my cover page, I want to make it really big. Then I want to make it in the center. So I come over here. This is where you hit the alignment. This means right. This means center. You can also move it to the left if you wanted to. I want this to be more towards the center of the page, so I'm going to hit enter a couple times. There's that. And then I want to add a picture for my cover. Before I add the picture, actually, I'm going to mess around with what font I want. I think I will use this one. And I'm going to highlight my cover too. So I'll highlight it that color, blue. Alright, so now I can add a picture. And the way you can add a picture for Word is you go to Insert. And there's a couple different ways. You can add a picture that you have saved on your device. So if you want to do your own drawings, you can add it there. Or you can add a picture from Bing, which is essentially like Google. So I'm going to have on my cover a school. So I type in school. And all of these different pictures come up. I can choose one. I kind of want to make it more cartoonish, so I'm going to say clip art. If you add that, you make it cartoony. So anything you add with the word clip art, it makes it more cartoon. So I like this one. I'm going to click it, hit insert, and there we go. So now you'll see that there's all of these options up here, and this is how you're going to format your picture. So if you want to be able to move it all around, I just click either in front of text or behind text, and for some reason it makes it easier to move around. So I'm going to move this down. Let's go. If I want to make a shadow, I can do a shadow like that. Those are just different ways. Alright, I don't know why it's not moving for me right now. It should be. Alright, I'm playing it around with it for a second because it's giving me a little bit of trouble. And I don't know why. So hang in there, guys. You should be able just to drag and drop. Maybe it's my computer. You know how to do that though. So anyway, there's the picture. I'm going to put mine at the top. There we go. And that's going to be the cover page of my book. So now when it's time to add another page, all you have to do is hit enter until you realize that you're on page 2. So you'll see this little dotted line right here. That means you're now on to page 2. So for page 2, what I'm going to hit is insert and text box. And the reason I just do text box and I don't just type is so it doesn't have to be in line with your other things. So I do insert and I'm going to do a text box. Where are you? Alright guys, what I just realized that you can't do a text box when you're doing the online version. You can open in the desktop app if you have it, and there you can do a text box. But for now, you're just going to have to write your text at the top. So what I'm going to do to keep it easy, I'm going to my remote learning notebook. And I know I have my children's book all completed because I had a whole day to edit and copy and paste it. So I'm going to just pull from my page 1. So here's my page 1. I'm copying it, Control C. I'm going back to my Word document. Oh, where's it at? And there you go. There's my first page. And now I need to add a picture. So I'm going to insert a picture I drew myself, and I saved it to my desktop. And now I can illustrate my own book. But again, you guys don't have to have pictures that you've drawn yourself. You can just add them in from the online, which is just as easy. So there's my first page. All right, now I'm going to get to my second page. Remember, I'm hitting enter until I see those dotted lines. Now I know I'm on my next page. I'm going to go back to my remote learning, find my page 2, highlight it, copy it, and Control V to paste it in there. So this right now has a teacher and students. So what I'm going to do is, I don't have a picture drawn for that, so I'm going to hit Insert, Picture from Bing, and I'm going to write teacher and students. And I'm going to choose, let's see. And again, I want it to be more cartoon, so I'm going to do clip art. All right, I like this one. There it is. I'm going to move it down. Alright, and I make it a little bit bigger. And there's my page 2. So you can see how this is going to become my children's book. Like I said, it's not like Book Creator, so it doesn't typically look like a online book, but you can scroll and do page 1 and page 2 and things like that. Don't forget some of your extra tools that you could do on your view. So you could do Immersive Reader, that'll help you with editing. And I know you guys can hear Knox in the background, so I'm going to try to wrap this up. And that's how you would publish on Word.